A very good day everyone and welcome to Global Vision News, bringing you localized perspective on global sustainability challenges. My name is Milia.
And I'm Iman. Today, in this special virtual edition, we take a critical look at how environmental emergency hit home. We are focusing directly to of the most vital United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is SDG 30, climate action, and SDG 6, clean water and sanitation.
Our top headline today, Malaysia is bracing for severe weather anomalies as meteorologists warn of impending Super El Nino. Experts caution that soaring temperature could disrupt ecosystems, endanger public health and strain essential public utilities.
And our breaking coverage today directly mirror those warnings. Right here in Selangor, hundreds of thousands of households are facing unscheduled water disruption following the sudden operational major shutdown of water treatment plants by Air Selangor. Let's hand over to our special reporter, Harnis, with the full report.
Thank you, Mila and Iman. Over the past few days, residents across Selangor have been scrambling as unscheduled water cuts hit households without warning. According to official statement from Air Selangor, key water treatment plants including Sungai Semenyih and Bukit Tampoy were forced into an emergency shutdown. The immediate cause was an alarming spike in river water pollution detected right at the raw water intake. As a direct result, over 400 residential areas across multiple districts, including Petaling, Sepang, and Hulu Langat, have been cut off from clean supply. Emergency water tankers are currently being dispatched to critical facilities like hospital and dialysis center. This crisis brings SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, into sharp focus, while SDG 6 aims to ensure universal access to safe and contaminate drinking water for everyone by 2030. Incidents like this show how fragile clean water access can be, even in highly developed urban areas. When pollutants contaminate raw water sources, the entire system grinds to a halt, stripping thousands of basic human rights to safe water. Back to you, Iman.
Thank you, Hanis, for that detailed breakdown. What many people do not realize is these sudden water shutdowns do not happen in isolation. They are directly amplified by our changing climate. Turning to our second story, covered recently by Bernama, the Malaysian Meteorological Department has issued a stark warning regarding an emerging Super El Nino pattern. Sea surface temperature across the Pacific have risen drastically, locking our region into prolonged heat wave and intense dry spell.
That is right, Iman. The health implications are already immediate. Medical experts are raising alarms for rising cases such as heat stroke, dehydration and heat exhaustion, particularly among young children at school. Physical outdoor activities across nationwide schools are being restricted. Under SDG 13, climate action, urgent national adaptation is no longer optional, but more importantly, there is a domino effect. Extreme climate events directly trigger water security crisis. When intense heat waves dry up river basins, raw water flow decreases dramatically. This concentrates pollutants and sewage in our rivers, making even small amounts of contamination trigger the massive odor pollution shutdowns that Hanis just explained. To give us a deeper analytical breakdown on this climate water loop, We turn to our environmental data analyst, Ika.
Thank you, Melia. To truly understand why these two news stories matter, we must look at global data alongside local realities. According to a landmark report co-published by the World Health Organization and UNICEF globally, 1 in 4 people or 2.1 billion individuals still lack access to safely managed drinking water at home. While we often associate that statistic with remote rural regions, localized incidents like Ais Lango's plant shutdowns shows that urban infrastructure is equally vulnerable under climate stress. Look at this cascading feedback loop. First, climate action SDG 13, global warming fuels extreme El Nino weather patterns, causing severe droughts and lower river flow. Second, water supply stress. Reduced water volume leads to concentrated river pollution. Third, clean water access SDG 6, water treatment plants shut down to prevent toxic water from reaching homes, leaving residents without safe drinking water. Addressing SDG 6 is impossible without simultaneously acting on SDG 13. Policymakers cannot just treat water, they must protect catchments, enforce strict anti-pollution laws, and build resilient infrastructure capable of weathering extreme climate events.
Thank you, Ika. As we have seen today, clean water security and climate change are two sides of the same coin. Extreme heat wave can endanger our children's health, while polluted river can disrupt our basic household water needs.
Achieving the UN 2030 agenda requires proactive climate policy, stricter environmental enforcement, and public awareness. Clean water is a basic human right, and protecting our climate is the only way to secure it.
Thank you for tuning into Global Vision News. Stay safe, stay informed,
And take action for our planet.
good night.